Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking another look at one of these sets from the Lego City Big Wheel Gift Bundle 2-pack. So I've already done a video about the first one of the sets from this 2-pack. That was a bundled pack. I can't remember. It was like 66772 or something was the set number for the 2-pack. It came with this set, a tractor set, and a polybag. So in this video, I'm going to be looking at the other set here, which is the Lego City Construction Digger set, which is 60385. It has 148 pieces. My effective cost of this was probably around the $10 to $15 mark. I believe this is a set just because I got it in a 2-pack, and I think I got the 2-pack kind of bundle on a very good price, under retail, even what for the bundle is. But I think this set normally retailed for around $20 and then could pretty reliably be found for 20% off, bringing it down to like $16, which I almost bought this for $16 or in that range several times, but then was very happy to find it in this Big Wheel bundle gift set thing. And so I'm kind of putting my effective cost in between 10 and 15, probably maybe around 12, depending on how you break things down. But either way, in this video, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy! Okay, while we look at the build for this Lego City Construction Digger set, I wanted to say thanks for watching. If you like the video, click the thumbs up. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button. So we start out building the chassis here. I did like the colors in this. It makes it distinct from the tractor set that I recently did, but there is a lot of similarities too, and the color scheme is really one way that it sets itself apart. But there's some very cool functions in this, and some more side buildy type things that typically I don't like, but as I'll talk about in my full review, I actually really liked them in this set, so that's really nice. And now on to my review for this set. Okay, so here we have the other main set from this Lego City Bundle Big Wheel gift pack set. So I've already done a video about the tractor set, and this is the construction digger one. I think I noted this in the tractor video. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't recall seeing that tractor set on shelves the same way or the same time I saw the construction digger one here. And they have a lot of similarities, and they have some pretty good differences, which I think makes them a really, really cool couple of sets to pair into a bundle. I think just from the get-go, this one is probably the better set altogether, from the vehicle build to the accessories to everything else. But they both have their merits, and so I think that's really, really great. But the first thing we will take a look at is the minifigures, like we normally do. So in this set, you get 2 minifigures. First one is a construction worker here, and kind of like I think these are kind of like tealish pants or something. Kind of has a high vis, reflective stuff. Nice metallic printing for the buckles and zippers. Kind of an orange there. They do have safety goggles, which are important, printed on the minifigure head there. The hard hat and the hair is dual molded together. No alternate face. On the back we can see of the printing for the walkie-talkie, maybe a hood or something else at the back there. Nothing on the midsection, legs or arms. Pretty good minifigure. There are kind of some accessories that I'll talk about throughout this. As far as city minifigures go, this is super fine. It's perfectly serviceable, and that's all very good. And then you get another one here, and we have this one with the shovel right now. I think this is the same exact torso as far as I can tell. So still that kind of reflective, high visibility thing there with the kind of like the maybe hoodie underneath. same kind of details, including the walkie-talkie at the back there. This one does have just the hard hat, no hairpiece, little scuff or something from working, a little dirt maybe from working, no alternate face here, no hairpiece for this one as well. Again, different colored legs, nothing on the midsection, nothing on the legs, nothing on the arms. So 2 minifigures in this set, but that's very good. And I think the tractor set only came with one. I have the tractor set here. Just maybe a little later we'll take a look at them and compare them here. But besides the minifigures here, we have a couple things to look at. So I'm actually going to start with kind of the side buildy things, which you build last. So first is kind of like this rest area, charging station, solar panel thing. So first thing to note, there are no stickers in this set. So everything you see is printed. So you get 4 of these 1x4 tiles printed with kind of this solar panel design there. The round tile here is printed with like a green electricity design there, I think, with the thing. And then the phone piece here, or the smart device or cell phone or whatever, that is also printed. We do get one of those kind of Lego cord or string type pieces with studs on either end. There's also 2 seats there, so this is kind of like it seems to me like a solar powered charging station, maybe a brake station, potentially something that could be like somewhat mobile. It's pretty small, so maybe this is something they would bring to a work site and can set up. It might offer some shade under the solar panels, as well as charging the devices and a place to sit. So I think that's actually a pretty cool idea. Super simple, not a ton of pieces. These pieces for the pillars are nice. They have the 2x2 at the bottom, and then the rod or the bar element up, and then studs at top. You can see a couple translucent things under there. I think this is a really good. It feels very finished, super simple. Could easily put this in a city build, no problem. So I'm very happy to see that. And then we also have this, which is I think supposed to be kind of the construction site type thing here. So we get these 1x4 tiles that are the wood grain there, a couple floral elements, a couple masonry bricks of different colors. But there's actually then kind of some action features that we'll talk about maybe a little later as we go through this. So the main build is this construction digger, they call it. So it has a big like lift bucket at the front that can be articulated up and down a little bit there. And then we have some kind of Technic stuff here for the arms, so this can raise up and down like so. All the wheels are the same size rubber wheels there. I really like the color blocking of this with this kind of, I don't know if this is the ketone orange exactly, but it's kind of not quite a yellow, kind of an orangish color, but not like the really reflective stuff, but that's good with the little bit of blue down there. I actually think the use of this piece that is sometimes used in Lego City boats and Lego City cars, like in the custom car garage and different stuff that might go on the hood. Can't remember what they call those, but it's kind of used backwards in there and just adds some kind of almost greebly like details in there, which is very nice to see. We got some steps up here, no doors really as far as like active doors go, but that's okay. These pieces are used nice for the fenders. It's super simple. It's just studs on the side brick there, and you just attach that, and it looks great. So it totally works for that. Other side is very much the same. We do have some clips at the back here, so you can see one, I have the like broom here, and the shovel could also be clipped back there. So I always like it when sets have spots for the accessories, and this does, which is very, very nice. If we look inside the cab, we have kind of this dark translucent. I can't tell. I think this is the older color, if I'm correct about that. I think that might be the slightly older dark translucent, but I'm not positive because I'm having a little bit of second guess here. But that is a nice shape for those kind of windscreens there. You use 2 of them, which makes a really nice cab design here. We actually use kind of like one of the Mario course builder pieces up at the top, which is nice. It does have some translucent stuff at various places for maybe some lights and different things, as well as stuff on top. A minifigure can sit in there. Steering wheel is right in the middle, which is good. This comes off very, very easy and solid, so that's nice. And then at the back, we have kind of an interesting thing here. This is almost like a little crane thing. It could be a pile driver. It could be, a slew of other things here. So it's connected with Technic at the back a little bit. Then we have like the ratchet kind of joint here, and the ratchet hinges or joints kind of all throughout there at several different spots. So this can kind of be articulated in different ways to get it into different shapes and to perform different functions, which is really nice. Also at the back, we have a little thing here that could accommodate a trailer hitch or some kind that are in the Cities and the Friends sets, and the other one had that at the rear as well. Although these sets don't really come with something to attach there, I think it's just good to have. And then we have kind of another just super small build here, which looks to be like skids, like for a skid loader, or like the skis or whatever you call it, for like a forklift, essentially the forks. So you can pop off the bucket here and attach those. Now, one of my problems with this set is that the arms here at the front that hold the bucket or the kind of forks here doesn't come down, I think, as far as it should, because there's this one stud overhang there, and I have to assume that was done intentionally, because that's just how the set is put together. There's that one stud thing there, and so the arms maybe aren't meant to go down all the way. I would have liked it to go down on the way so that this could get a little more level, like get more flat while still being on the wheels. As is, this is about as like low as you can get it, which isn't terrible. And I actually think, now that I look at this is probably able to transport this kind of charging station here, which is a really cool feature. So I like that those work together like that. As I said, this is maybe kind of designed to be something they can set up on a job site, and it's really great that this can you can act that out, and you can place that down and whatever, and then I think that's super cool. So that's very nice. So a good little accessory thing. The tractor didn't really have like that, but I did explore maybe some other options here, but I think that's a good use of pieces. Good to also have the bucket. And then as far as stuff for the back, if it's maybe like a pile driver or a hammer or something, there's kind of a play feature, kind of a thing about this set. So these 1x4 tiles on here with the wood grain are only studded down one spot each, and noticeably very little underneath them. And then these masonry bricks are kind of on the 1x4. It's got studs on the outside, and then the middle is kind of tile. I'll show what that looks like in a second. But what that means is that actually this can kind of, let me see here, like if I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but if I, press down on here, it can kind of break up this wood, and then that could probably be gathered up by the front into the thing up here. And same with these bricks are only studded down, or these masonry brick pieces are only studded down on one stud each. So those can kind of be knocked around easily as well to, remove them from there. And then all that stuff can kind of be loaded up and piled into the bucket here, or whatever else that's called on the front of this construction digger, this loader here, and those can be transported away. They could be put back down here. The workers could maybe be putting that together. So I think that's a pretty great function. It's a little bit hard. You kind of have to use your imagination. The functionality isn't, perfect. It is very manual at the very least. You do have to kind of do this, and I don't know if these ratchet joints, as far as like the angles that they connect at and how you can actually get this to work, is the best kind of way to do it, but there's certainly something to be said about having that ability, and at least the idea is very good. And so with some imagination and some play, I think that's an awesome feature to have. So I'm very pleased with that. It doesn't, like I say, kind of work perfectly with everything, but it is good enough. And actually, I thought breaking through the wooden boards worked better than I thought it would. How am I doing this wrong? Here we go. And so I do like that a good bit, and I do like how it interacts with other parts of the set as far as the other machinery goes. Same for the kind of rest area, solar panel charging station. I like how that interacts with the kind of forks for a fork loader there. And so I think this is really fun. There's actually kind of a lot here. It's a $20 set. Probably can get it for $16 if you got it in the big wheel bundle pack like I did. It's probably less than 12 or around 12 or less dollars for this, depending on how much you value the tractor and then how much you bought the bundle for. I think my cost for the bundle was something like $20 or $25 for the whole bundle, because I think it was discounted even further. And so sometimes if you find those 2-in-1 things, you can get some really good deals. And I did a review, a couple of videos about the Jurassic Park or Jurassic World bundle pack for this year, and I just saw that on sale for a really, really good price. So you could get those 2 sets in there for even, the bundle is already a deal in my opinion, but then you can get it even cheaper on sale. So let me grab the tractor and we can kind of compare this a little bit. So overall, the shaping is somewhat similar. The bucket, I believe, is the same exact piece. As far as how the arms are done and the whole thing up at the front, those are pretty similar. There's some similarities in some piece usages at the kind of front end here. So like right where this has this curve there, same up here. So that's pretty similar. Notably, the tractor does have much bigger wheels on the rear than the construction digger. It does not have the kind of extra accessory at the back of this pile driver or whatever this is, but it does have a spot where something could be attached there, and this isn't going to work. Let me see here. I don't think, this might turn a little bit around here, but you could swap out this piece very easily and kind of attach this together in a way that, could make sense for something. And one of the things I liked about the tractor set is that you could easily take off the bucket and put something at the front of this as well. You can pull something behind, you can add something at the rear because of that Technic pin slot, and this kind of has an element of that too. And in this set, it actually comes with something you can swap out at the front. I suppose there's probably a version of this that you've used this as a skid load thing at the back. It doesn't feel like the weight distribution would really make sense there, but it probably could be done, or vice versa, putting the forks up front and putting the bucket at the back. So there's different stuff like that, and I think as far as comparing these, the tractor is the more involved build. It has more pieces. It doesn't have as much like side buildy type stuff. It might look more the part there. It is more imposing, like all of the wheels are bigger, even the front wheels that are slightly smaller, but I do like how these kind of can interplay with each other, interact with each other, and add a lot to kind of separate sets in the city line bundled together to kind of make something greater than the sum of the parts. So I really like the interplay of everything. As far as this set alone goes, this construction digger, outside of the bundle pack, I think this is really good. I think it's really fun, and I'm very happy with it. I'll show the extra pieces. So you do get an extra one of the studs with the string between them, an extra of the kind of arrow bolt spire type thing at the rear. Extra of that printed green energy thing, which is nice. Your 1x1s, flower stud, little pin, tile, different stuff there. So those are the extra pieces. And like I said, I think I'm kind of giving my estimated costs around $10, maybe up to $12. For the sake of the video, like I can say 20, I can judge it based on $20 or $16, which would be 20% off. You know, I was interested in this set at $16, and so I actually think that would be a good deal. You know, 2 minifigures, all these different printed pieces, and you know, this is a big piece here. Some really nice stuff in there, fun, good looking. So, you know, I think at the $16 mark, 20% off, this would have been a great deal. You know, for getting it in the bundle pack and having the bundle also be on sale, I got a really, really good deal. As far as this value, you know, at retail, if it was $20, you know, a little less than 150 pieces, honestly, it doesn't feel that bad because these are substantial enough side builds where sometimes I don't like all things being like separate in sets, like a set being a collection of smaller side builds. But these work so well together, and these are more substantial than some of the other things, just in mass and size and footprint. So they do feel a little bit more. You get the big bucket here. You get some nice pieces. I don't know if $20 is actually that bad for this set. This might be one of the sets that actually has kind of a fair value. Certainly, I think $16 is better than 20. I mean, 18 would be better than 20. And then for getting it in the bundle and getting it on sale, I think I got a really great deal, and this was a ton of fun. So I really, really enjoyed this more than I thought I would. And now, as far as the bundle goes, besides, you know, the tractor and the construction digger set here, we also came with a poly bag, which is like a farm scarecrow poly bag, which I'll maybe do a short video about in the future. But so far, I've been pretty pleased with this bundle and these 2 city sets. So that's very nice. Okay, one last thing. I don't know where this is going to fit in because I'm recording this after I finish recording the main review and build for this set, but looking at the instructions here, I do see kind of something I didn't talk about. So if you use the pile driver or the hammer or even the other stuff to destroy this wood and these masonry bricks here, I did note how the skid or forks do fit underneath this kind of rest spot, and this could be placed onto those same pieces that those used to occupy, and actually make this rest spot even better. So there's some really cool stuff in there. This is a small minor difference that I didn't note initially, but very pleased that, you know, that's there. And thank you for the image on the instruction booklet to you know, fill that in or make that connection for me. So very, very cool there to be able to, you know, knock away or demolish some of the stuff that's there, or to put this there, or to, you know, remove this from there after the job site's done, and whatever else. So very, very cool feature, and that's it again. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and give it a like. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the LEGO videos I'll be doing here in the future, including the other Polybag Lego City Farm thing from this Big Wheel bundle set, but other Lego City sets, new sets, old sets, sets from all different themes, all different shape, size, price point, piece count, tons of different stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss any of those upcoming LEGO videos. And if you want to support my channel here, you can do that right here on YouTube with memberships, thanks, supers, all of that lovely stuff. Helps me a lot. Every little bit helps, and I appreciate it. And I still have the Patreon. It's in the video description on my channel page, patreon.com/sobricks. And there's just some exclusive stuff over there and all sorts of different things. So I'm going to continue try to build a community around my LEGO reviews here on YouTube as well as over at the Patreon. So again, maybe consider checking that out. It is appreciated. Every little bit helps. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And with all that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.